This is Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. Your host, Dr. Jackson Dean, the Pen Slayer. You ready? Let's go. Just so you know, moments with a twist. Oh, talk show host, speaker, life and success strategist, author. Oh yeah. I inspire, empower, and coach others to be the best version of themselves. Just so you know, moments with a twist. Are you ready?
Hello, and thank you for joining the Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. I am your host, Dr. Jackson Dean. Just so you know, I am a talk show host, a speaker, a life and success strategist, and an author. I inspire, empower, and coach others to be the best version of themselves. First and foremost, thank you, God, for answering my prayers. Get ready for a most amazing show. This episode is on community and health. We have our special guest, is Stephanie Sneed. So grab you a snack, get comfortable, and get ready. We'll be back after these messages. And we're back. Thank you for joining us at Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. I'm your host, Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean. Today, in this episode, we're speaking with a special guest who is the owner of Holistic You, and she does Destination Spa Days event. Let's welcome Miss Stephanie Sneed.
Dr. Jackson Dean, it's a pleasure to be here this morning.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. So, Miss Sneed, look out into the audience and tell us exactly who you are and what do you do.
Well, again, my name is Stephanie Sneed, and I'm a registered nurse, and I've been nursing over 30 years. Primarily work in the critical care department. I also work with Holistic You. Health and Wellness is my business, and I started a stress management retreat called Destination Spa Days, where we gather women together to help manage their stress and learn stress management techniques.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing that a year.
A year. So it's been really good for you?
Oh, yes.
So what type of activities do you do with this?
We actually do yoga, meditation. I talk to them about what their biggest stressors are and what they do to manage their stress.
And this is very important because so many of us today are dealing with so much stress with work, with school, with children and family. We need our own getaway. Here she is.
And you may not be able to take a vacation
right
in the middle of your daily routine, but you can take a day or a weekend and get away. And so your destination may be 30 miles from where you live. And so a spa day can turn into a weekend if that's what you need.
That's good. That's good. So how did this originate?
It originated from after Harvey. I was working with some of our secretaries, and they were not able to get into work, so it was causing financial issues. They were stressed from just being cooped up in the home, and I just started my Holistic You Health and Wellness business, and part of it is stress management. And so I told them, I'm going to put you up in a hotel, and I'm going to introduce my business by teaching you how to manage your own stress. And they actually weren't able to make it, so my daughter went on social media and asked if anyone needed stress relief. 12 women responded, and 7 showed up.
You know, social media is powerful.
Yes.
I don't care what anyone says.
Right.
This is a very powerful tool that we have to use. And being one of those people who endured the Harvey situation, I wish I had known, because I needed a spa day 2 or 3 during that time, because it was a very traumatic experience for me.
Yeah.
And so I commend you on taking up that to put that out there for someone else so that they can rejuvenate and find themselves again during that time, because it was very stressful for a lot of people. I think everyone involved with Houston, it was very stressful.
Well, stress management is very important, and many people don't know they need to manage their stress. And I moved to Chicago a few years ago just on a whim to go to school, and it didn't work out for me. So it caused me a lot of stress and anxiety, and I had to learn how to manage that stress, and I thought I'm not alone, so I wanted to teach it. You know, being a nurse, we're always educating, and I wanted to teach people because it's causing chronic disorders and autoimmune disorders just because you're not managing your stress.
Absolutely. So many don't understand the connection between the stress that we're under, the stress that we feel, and how it impacts our health and our well-being as far as our mental states, well-being, just a full gamut of your life. This is part of what leads to total health wellness.
Well, stress activates the fight or flight.
Absolutely.
You know,
adrenaline glands.
Right, and then if you don't turn that off, then your body can't function. You know, so it can't function at its normal balance. So what you have to do is calm it down and activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which slows your heart rate, slows your blood pressure, slows your breathing down, and that's what calms you down.
That's a good point. In my book, Level Up Through Mindfulness, I speak on mindfulness, and I speak on being able to calm your mind and calm your spirits. A lot of us are so busy trying to do so much, do things, because we're all trying to move to that next level, is that our mind is running all the time. It's
Yes.
even running when you're trying to go to sleep, and so it's impacting your sleep. And so you're not getting the full rest that you need. Although you're going to bed, you're going to sleep, but you're not getting into that REM stage where you can really get the sleep that you need so that you'll be a more healthier and more alert person.
And during sleep, that's when your body actually restores and repairs itself.
Exactly.
So for me, this all started in 2004. I was working in the ICU. I've been nursing in the ICU for 5 years, and it was causing me a lot of stress. And so what I did is I decided to look at medicine from a preventive standpoint,
Absolutely.
and holistic, because we're trained as nurses just to take care of the body. But I know that we're a spirit in a body, and we have a mind.
Absolutely. We're going to take a few messages and we'll be right back. Thank you.
Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again to be happy forever. I know a dream when your festa come. Someday we'll meet
Thank you. We're back to Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. I'm your host, Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean, and our guest today is Miss Stephanie Sneed, the owner of Holistic You, and she does the Destination Day Spa Days. So, I also understand that you're a health advocate for doTERRA oils, doTERRA essential oils.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about those oils.
So, doTERRA is one of the essential oil companies that manufacture plant-based oils. And that's the reason that I use them in my business, because everything that I do in my business is geared towards natural and holistic. So I wanted an oil that was plant-based, and so that's why I use them.
So you hear a lot of people speaking of all of these essential oils and how essential they are for us, but is it all of what is cracked up before? Because I hear some people saying that they're all not natural, and then these are natural. So how do we know the difference?
So whenever something is working, you'll always find someone who's trying to reproduce it.
Absolutely.
And so you may walk into Walmart and buy an oil, and if you look on the back of it, if it doesn't say certified therapeutic grade, then it's synthetic, and you don't know what's in it.
Okay.
But doTERRA on the side of the bottle will tell you that it's made from the lemon peel, or the orange peel, or the lavender flower, or the peppermint plant, and that's how you know that it's authentic. So
what will you use these type of oils for?
for lavender, you use it for rest and
Right.
sleep, to relax. It's also good for the skin if you have any skin irritation. For peppermint, it's good for nausea, headaches, and it's uplifting. This morning, I used it for a client that had a little bit too much to drink last night, and it's good for hangover.
Oh, wow.
So, and then,
I never knew that. I'm not a drinker to get hangovers.
Right.
I never knew that was
Yeah,
something that you would
absolutely.
use essential oils for.
Very uplifting. She had to take a travel this morning, so it's like we had to kind of help her out with that.
Wow.
So,
You know the ones that I really like? I love the lemongrass and I love the eucalyptus. Oh my God, those. You smell that, it just opens everything
It
up,
does.
and it makes you feel so much better.
And so eucalyptus is really, really good with peppermint whenever you have any type of congestion. And it's a good respiratory blend to blend those two oils together.
Fantastic.
And lemongrass is just a wonderful, wonderful plant that people use to help relax, and it's good to lower your cholesterol.
Oh wow.
So it has the one thing about all those oils, each one of them has multiple uses. And so when you look at pharmaceuticals, you can take Tylenol for pain, but you can't take it for nausea.
Yes.
You can't take it for, depression. So the oils have multiple uses.
So are these ingestible, or do you just rub them on your skin?
Many of them are ingestible. All the citrus oils are ingestible, and you can rub them on your skin. If you can ingest them, you can use them topically.
Okay.
You can also diffuse them. That's one of my favorite ways to use oils is to diffuse them.
Yeah, I prefer that as well. So if there was anything that if someone just looked at you, what is it about you that they wouldn't really know just by looking at you?
I am a nerd.
Oh,
I love to read. I have books with me all the time. When you
Wonderful.
walked in a moment ago, I was reading, and I love to share knowledge.
That's wonderful. So what are at least one of your good goals for 2020?
It's to build my brand for my business, and to increase the target audience that I have, and to help more people in the community.
That's
with their
wonderful.
health.
That is wonderful. So if someone in the audience or even our TV viewers would like to locate you, how can they get in contact with you?
My email is nia1973@aol.com, and my phone number is 832-416-2917.
So is this the information they will use to
Yes.
get in contact with
Yes.
you for the Destination Spa Days?
If you want to book a destination spa day or a spa retreat that includes a 3-day weekend, you can contact me with that information.
Okay. And this is for your doTERRA?
Also, if you want to order doTERRA oils, you can just email me and get any oil that you want and education on the oil.
Fantastic. We really enjoyed having you on our show, Just So You Know, Mamas with a Twist today, and we want to ask that you will come back to see us again.
It was my pleasure. Thank you so much.
A small gift for you
Thank you.
for being a guest on
so
our
much.
show.
Oh, that is marvelous. Thank you so much. I'll drink my detox tea.
All right, then. Thank you so much. And we'll be right back after these messages. Thank you so much for joining us today. Just So You Know, Mamas with a Twist. Thank you to our studio audience. Thank you to our viewers. And thank you to our guest, and Miss Stephanie Sneed. Thank y'all so much for coming. I want to leave you with a little positive note. You're more confident than you believe, more powerful than you seem, wiser than you think, and more favored than you know. Thank you so much for joining us today. Just So You Know, Moments with a Twist. See you next time. Bye-bye.
is Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. Your host, Dr. Jackson Dean, the Pen Slayer. You ready? Let's go. Just so you know.